DerAndere31er.
Picture this, you are the ultimate gaming fan, like you basically have every console ever made. So there you are, chilling like a final boss, flipping through your brand new Nintendo Power magazine like it's the Holy Bible. Suddenly, you get super hungry and stumble your way to the fridge like a total idiot, ready to demolish a massive sandwich. Then you realize the thing is emptier than the brain of someone who's listening to Skibbity Toilet and watching brain rot memes like today's kids. So you head out on a very long journey to the Superstore. While you are smiling your way through the store, you randomly start thinking about the newest Super Mario game that's finally dropping next week. You are casually walking past the video game section, not suspecting a thing, when suddenly it hits you like a punch to the face. The game you were just thinking about, the one that's not even supposed to release until next week, the one no one should be able to buy yet, is right there, staring you in the face from the shelf. You are rubbing your eyes in shock. This is not a dream. But it's real. The new Super Mario game is right there in front of you, ready to grab, an entire week before release. You put it into your already overloaded shopping cart, sprint to the checkout and pray that the gorgeous looking pinup girl at the register, who clearly couldn't care less about video games and once said even My Little Pony could turn anyone into a serial killer, doesn't notice that this game absolutely should not be on sale right now. With your heart racing, you watch as Karen inspects the game for what feels like an eternity, then smoothly slides it across the scanner. You walk out of the store, overjoyed, and suddenly realize you are the first and only person on this planet holding that game humanity has been waiting for, right there in your hands. And that's how the story of James Burt began, and the unofficial release of New Super Mario Bros. On the 6th of November 2009 in Australia. Gamers often say that in Australia you've gotta fight a kangaroo in the middle of the street before you are allowed to play video games.
Fight!
And right after that you are up against a giant spider. Of course they live in pretty much every house over there. And the people over there are of course totally open and tolerant when it comes to violence and pretty much any kind of offensive stuff too.
Oh my god! What is that?
The list of banned games over there is seriously long, and no, I'm not dropping any dick joke right now.
Nope.
Please give me cock.
Also down here on this edge of the world continent, a whole bunch of games end up heavily censored, so much that even GTA ends up looking and feeling more like a Lego game.
Grand Theft Auto 5, out now. Rated M from its roar.
Australian gamers are totally screwed anytime the government freaks out over the tiniest stuff and doesn't sleep for days. But not with New Super Mario Bros. For the Wii. Believe it or not, that one actually dropped there first, officially on November the 12th, 2009. 3 days later it came out in the US, and in Japan, where Mario was actually born, it didn't drop until almost a whole month later, on December the 3rd. But somehow something weird happened. James Burt ended up getting his hands on the game a whole week before its official release. At the time James was 24 years young, a huge video game fanatic who owned pretty much every console that had ever hit the market up to that point. But what's even more interesting is that James spent a lot, and I mean a lot of time in online gaming forums, chatting with fans and fellas about his favorite hobby. Unfortunately, those very forums would come back to bite him later.
Oh, scary! Oh, shiver my timbers! Shut up, man!
So James, with a full paper bag in one hand and the forbidden game in the other, headed home in a hurry, only to jump straight onto his bed and admire the cover like it was the Holy Grail. Suddenly a strange feeling of worry came over him. It felt as if something dark and evil was reaching out for him. What he did next would change his life forever. In pure excitement, he jumped on his favorite online community and started typing like a madman, announcing to the world that he was the first and only one who already owned the new Super Mario Bros. In his head, he was already being celebrated like a rock star, and he could almost smell the fame.
Bullshitter.
Save that story.
Just show your ass already.
Self-esteem issues.
I am the greatest warrior who has ever lived!
I don't buy a single word. You're just talking crap.
He made the grave mistake of underestimating his opponent.
Yeah, sure. And my dad is Shigeru Miyamoto.
Are you out of your mind? I was always the most powerful by far.
Anyone want to order something from McDonald's?
Ha! Such a sense of humor!
Awesome story, bro. Finally got some sleep last night.
You're nothing more than scum.
You gonna show your ass?
or not.
Why would I waste my breath telling you anything?
James, of course, did the only sensible thing and ignored those tweets.
You are fake news.
Unfortunately, he really wanted to prove to the whole world that he was actually holding the Big Banger game. So, of course, he uploaded a picture of himself with it to show everyone he was telling the truth.
Nope.
Just kidding. So what legendary move did he pull? He thought it would be a brilliant idea to upload the full game's ISO file online for everyone to grab.
Your intellect is as weak as your dollar. Failure is your destiny. You disrespect yourself and your nation. You are made of stupid.
An ISO file is basically the entire game extracted into one single file, perfectly ready to run on emulators. And as we all know, when it comes to copyright stuff, Nintendo goes final boss mode. Simple math.
That's fucking illegal.
Later on, his dad claimed that James was pressured by the community into uploading this file. Nintendo, on the other hand, said James did it on purpose, just to be cool online like some kind of US rap star. In the end though, he probably felt more like a German rapper.
Ich bin der Playboy, der übersatte Renner. Ich bin einfach der Geiz und ich bin ein Frauenkenner. 50 War.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
In truth, James knew exactly what kind of criminal crowd he had just joined, and Miyamoto,
Nope.
Son of a bitch.
later on he admitted it was a dumb and reckless move, but things were only just getting started.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
In less than a week, over 50,000 users had downloaded the file for free. Naturally, that caught the attention of Nintendo's Special Ninja Squad.
So get moving.
Nintendo Ninja Squad.
It's morphing time.
It's morphin' time. It's morphin' time. All right, guys. It's morphin' time.
And they were instantly on the case trying to uncover who had dared to leak the game a full week ahead of release. Just a few days later, they found him with the treasure still in his possession.
Look who we have here. Little bastard, tell me, was it worth it?
I swear it wasn't me. I just wanted to. I didn't do anything. They all—
Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear any more of your pathetic excuses.
Please don't hurt me, Mr. Ninja.
You know damn well how we at Nintendo deal with unforgivable things like this, don't you? We're hungry, so let's make it quick. We'll now allow you one last prayer. I guess your ISO uploading days are over.
Not even a month later, Nintendo had requested a search warrant for his parents' house, and everything was taken like Mario takes coins.
Suck my dick, James.
Now they were all set to bury James with the evidence and blame him for the ISO upload.
Ha ha ha! Mario for free.
What the?
Oh fuck! I'm screwed.
There you are again, my old friend.
Shit, man. What do you want from me this time?
The last time was for Mario, but you know he's got a brother too, Luigi.
What the hell? Are you kidding me? Have you lost your damn minds?
The evidence was crystal clear. James was the source of all evil.
Don't do it to me. I beg you.
Right after that, his trial began, and it was a total shit show straight out of a well-known TV series. The trial felt like a speedrun, less than 4 months and it was all over. Cases like this usually drag on for years, but thanks to the overwhelming pile of evidence, James was slapped with 1.5 million in damages. Nintendo basically ate him alive.
The trial ended with a verdict. The individual was ordered to pay $1.5 million in damages to Nintendo to compensate for the revenue loss caused by the leak. P.S. Serves that shitty broke dude right. Sincerely, Nintendo.
On top of that, 100,000 in court fees were added. James was also forbidden from ever speaking about this case in public again. Luckily, his dad wasn't affected by this judgment, so he did what any caring father would do in that situation. He gave his good-for-nothing son the beating of a lifetime until that sorry bastard finally understood the full scale of the shitstorm he had caused.
Nope.
The truth is, he went public with the story to clear his son's name.
Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
Actually, the story should have ended here, but then a message popped up on Reddit.
Hey there, James Burt from Australia here. Just saying, I think it's ironic that out of everyone in Australia, they could have chosen. I get given a gain in statue for being a good customer of Nintendo.
Brother, you owe them $1.6 million. Of course Marius had a special kind of love for you ever since. After all that stress and a $1.6 million lawsuit, this just feels like a low blow in hindsight. Or maybe like a peace offering, because that figure was never even released in Australia. James Burt finally broke his silence after years on Thomas Game Dog's channel and responded to many of the questions from the community.
Did you check the Ganon statue for spy cameras?
I sense no danger here.
He came clean, admitted that what he did was dumb, shared a bit about his personal life and even threw in some promotion for his YouTube channel. Marketing mastered, sir. There he also shared a bit more about his life, being married, raising kids,
Jake, what you doing?
and finally being debt-free. He mentioned that he would soon upload a video about the lawsuit story on YouTube, but to this day nothing has been uploaded, and the video in which he said that is already 3 years old.
Bruh.
Instead, he keeps uploading random gameplay clips from games nobody really cares about.
What the fuck is going on here?
James, are you okay? I'm guessing the Nintendo ninjas knocked on his door and told him to never speak about it again.
Don't forget to keep your damn mouth shut.
But it seems like he may have reached a settlement with Nintendo out of court, which probably wasn't a small amount either.
Yes!
And even though we may never know what exactly happened, at least Nintendo can finally close this case and move on to other cases like Pile World. And just like that, we're done again. If my video disgusted anyone, I'd like to apologize.
To absolutely nobody!
And if anyone's thinking about supporting me, don't think about it for too long and
Just do it!
thanks to everyone who watched until the end. Until next time.
Game